So, I don't want to get a job. Yeah, you heard me. I don't want to get a job. Now, everybody doesn't want to get a job because that's the usual thing. Nobody wants to sit behind a desk, slaving away for a corporation that doesn't even know who you are, doesn't even like you, and gives you shitty amounts of money. Nobody wants to do that. I sure didn't want to do that. So, here are some things that I did so I could get money, but deep down, it didn't really work, and look at me recording this video in my room in the middle of the night. Once upon a time, I was sitting in my room watching TikTok, and then this guy popped up on my screen and he was telling me to do all these things if I wanted to be rich before I was 18. That was the dumbest thing I've ever thought about. I wasted more time watching a man talk about how to get money than actually get any money. I did all those videos, and every single one of them, and I'm 17 right now, and I still have nothing. So the first video was drop shipping, and I didn't really think about it that much. Everybody knows what drop shipping is. It's you buy something and then you sell it on your own. Now I did this, nobody bought it. It was literally just shoes. I had some Jordan 4s and I wanted to sell them, and nobody bought it. Then I did the whole thing and the whole routine that this guy told me to do. Still, nobody got it. Maybe I was stupid. Maybe I had no idea what I was doing. It was probably both. But hey, I tried my best and that didn't work. Now, a lot of people will tell you, yo, you could just sell stuff that you don't want, which is a smart idea. So I remember in middle school, one time, this kid walked up to me and he was like, yo, I like your hoodie. I'll pay you if you just give it to me. And I was like, dude, give me the money. So I was like, 30 bucks, and he was like, sold. And then he gave me the 30 bucks, and then I gave him the hoodie. There's no such thing as a $30 bill. He gave me one of those those like, yeah, the money things that you like give for little kids to teach them about money, even though there's not like a $30 bill. He just fucking, I don't know what he did. It was like a toy. Maybe he printed it. I don't know. But looking back at it, I'm real stupid for letting this kid just do this. And you would be like, did you tell a teacher? No, I didn't tell a teacher, because what are you supposed to do? Next is a pawn shop. Everybody knows what I'm done saying everybody knows, because literally it doesn't help. I went to a bunch of pawn shops selling items that I did not need, but they just gave me less money. I don't know why. Maybe because it came from this little ass black kid, but maybe just maybe they could have just gave me like at least 50 bucks. Now I know that's a stretch, but hell, I was giving them toys, Pokemon cards, fucking shoes, clothes. I was giving them everything, but they just didn't give a shit. So after I sold basically everything in my room, I looked at my bookshelf and I said bye-bye to that. Now, you want to know something crazy? I went to this store that allows like you selling their books. Like you give them books and recordings and videos and all that good stuff, and they will give you money. So I gave them my full drawer. I literally gave them everything. I came in that shop with literally 3 boxes. 3 boxes of books filled to the brim. You know how much they give me? They gave me $57. Now a normal human being would probably be like, yo, that's crazy. You better keep those books. No. I think you don't understand. I'm broke. I have no money. I have nothing to my name. The only things that I have to my name is a penny and a fucking fake $30 bill. So I needed that 57. And after I got that 57, you know what I bought? I bought a Pokemon pack. A bunch of them. And I didn't even get any cards. I only got a few, and you know what I did with those cards? I sold them! So it makes no sense. I was such a dumbass kid. So I was back at the drawing board. Well, the scribbles on the wall. And I thought of a great idea. I could just make a lemonade stand. Nobody bought at the lemonade stand. So I was scrolling on TikTok, and then I see this guy, and his name is Punchman Dev. Now, before you say anything, I wasn't scamming people. I wasn't a monster. I wasn't a demon. I was catfishing people. Now, before you say anything, okay, so I would go to Discord. I made this whole entire like username and account, and I put it as a girl, and I was rocking that shit. I was at least getting like $15 because people would actually want to hang out with me. And when they wanted to hang out, I would just block them. It was an easy process. Somebody would text me and I would text them, and then blah blah blah, like a few months or weeks. Well, if you're lucky enough, they would want to hang out. And when they want to hang out, I would be like, yeah, sure, let's hang out. And during the day that we're supposed to hang out, I just say, yo, I don't have enough money to get there. So, could you cash at me, or, just, Venmo? And if they said sure, they would cash app to the girl account's account. And then I would just cash out that money to my main account. And then block them. Yeah, it was evil. Hell, people were making so many videos about doing this, and, I was a natural. Until my account got deleted. Now, I made a little bit of money. I wouldn't say I would get hundreds daily. I wouldn't say I would get, like, 50 weekly. I was still broke. So I just asked my aunt, and she gave me this lady, and she cooks, and she just needs working hands, She just needs some help. So, yeah, I did it. It was cool, I guess. Wasn't really eventful. I wouldn't make, like, I don't know, it's cool, I guess. After I was helping this lady, I found my old art school, or my art camp, and they would ask, hey, I will give you money if you just help me out with these kids. And I was like, bet. So I pulled up with no hesitation, and I was helping out with these little children. Yeah, so some of these kids were annoying. Some of these kids were just asking me questions about who I was, and some of these other kids, they were just chill. And I usually did well with the chiller kids because they were like calm, and they didn't talk, and they were shy. So I would just have a conversation with them. She would just tell them instructions. They would go ahead and just paint or do whatever children do, and then I would have to clean up while they're out at recess. Simple, easy job. Until school came around, I couldn't do it anymore. And now it's 2026. Yep, I'm chilling in my room again, all by myself, making animated and video recordings of myself, trying to get money that way, trying to get money of doing something I like to enjoy, and not slaving away. I pray this goes well.